Hello and welcome to today's daily message from the oracles. My name is Virginia and I'm so thrilled to be able to read for you today. Now the three decks that we are working with, which is unusual, normally I just work with one, we're kind of guided because I felt like there was layers of information that needed to come through. And I think if you've missed some of the daily messages, it might be worth going back and checking them out. They are a daily message, but whenever they find you or you find them is when you were meant to hear them. So today we're working with Kali Oracle, the Spirit Animal Oracle, and also a tarot deck, the Light Seers. So let's dive in and see what the messages are today. So since we have this beautiful animal deck, we're going to begin there today. Okay, so this card flipped out and it's card number 21, Be the Peace. So there's a lot of information going on in the world out there, and it can anger us and it can make us confused. And, you know, what I want to say about your attention is that is like, it's a very big gift that you have. Where you put your focus adds to whatever that thing that you're doing. So if you're watching a lot of media that makes you feel angry or bad or upset and things like that, it's adding to that collective energy. And sometimes the energy you're feeling isn't even yours. But when you're tapped into other things and your attention is drawn into it, you start feeling the energy that's there, that's present in that thing that you're watching. So if you, card number 21 is asking us to be aware of the power that we have of our intention, and if we're aware of peace within our own body and the world individually becomes peaceful, then the collective world will become peaceful. So keep that in mind as we're going through the cards to see what else is going on. This is also, wow, this is like a very opposite looking card, but a very relevant information. And this is a crazy, bizarre looking image, a little bit scary, but the message is different. And so sometimes what we're seeing on the outside is just a facade. It's just an image, and we bring our interpretation to it, and sometimes we're completely misunderstanding what we are looking at. But we only see who we are. We can, and each of us is seeing from a very, very different set of circumstances that we have lived, and that's what life is designed for. But we have an opportunity to take a deep breath, to find the peace within. And instead of judging the thing that we're staring at, that's bringing our attention, that's causing this thing within us, to breathe into the uncomfortableness. Where is it located in your body? It's showing itself to you because it's asking to be resolved. So when you get upset over something that you're seeing, it's about something within you that's being triggered. And there's something that needs resolution, because as soon as we all become peaceful, the world becomes peaceful. So I think that this is leading us into the weekend. There may be some large events that are happening that's asking us to be aware of our own body, our own self, our own energetics, and what we are bringing to the mix of everything in the collective. So this is Trauma Nagmo, the spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacle shall be granted to you. That's a beautiful, like, get out of jail free card from Monopoly, right? Hold that in your heart. The spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacle shall be granted to you. I mean, what more can you ask for? You can trust in what is happening in your life, especially the things that are breaking apart and arising anew. So if you're feeling like unpeaceful because things in your world are really crumbling, it's crumbling because something is breaking away. Something is showing you a new way to be. Any pain that you might experience now is so much less than the pain that you would have taken root if certain circumstances were allowed to continue. So that's beautiful. So and that's a hard thing to do, right? When we're looking, or we're in the middle of something that feels really bad, I mean, it's hard to see the good in there because it is so deeply, you know, moving. But the point of what is happening is to show you where that kind of energetic darkness is hiding within you. So let's get finally clarity from the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you. I love this deck. It's a very popular deck from a lot of readers. And if you're interested in any of the decks, I always put the information about them in the notes. So if you're looking for a deck and you want to have it, then yeah, check it out. This is a lot. I'm not sure if this is something that we need all of the information, but the first thing, it's interesting here, it's like begin again. This is a new beginning. So something could be falling apart. If it's not there now, it could be coming up. Something is falling apart because there's something being planted for a new beginning, a new harvest, and it's asking you to be aware of that. We also have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, as you can see in this picture, it's like when you just feel everything is lost, like this. It says obstacles to, you know, there has to be the obstacle to be able to overcome it, right? So you're facing something. Fives are around great change. This is around tangible things that happen in your life. It's not around, you know, thinking or heartbreak necessarily, but it could be the destruction and loss of something, a family structure. So it could be a divorce. It could be the loss of a job. It could be the loss of you know, maybe a dream that you thought that's where you wanted to go. You always wanted to do this business and it's just not working in that way. And just the grief of what that is. The interesting thing about this card, which is always available, is like a different perspective is always available. So she literally has the key and the door is in front of her and it's actually being illuminated. But when you're like one step below, you don't necessarily look around you. She's pulled all of her resources into herself right now to recover. So that could be an aspect of what's going on. But I feel like because we have this, it says you can trust in what is happening right now in your life, especially whatever's breaking apart. Now, when this card comes out, this is a very personal card. I've ascribed different attributes to different cards. And this is a very personal situation. So this is about your personal power and your personal energy and bringing that back into balance. Because we have the 6, which is a major arcana card, it could be, there's a lot of very similar energy here. This is the Gemini card. It could mean that a Gemini is coming into your world. It could also mean that there are choices that is going to bring you into an empowering state. Because we have another major arcana, so right in the center here, we have 2 major arcanas, and the Temperance card is asking you to recognize that there is always, in every situation, a light and a dark side, that they're really the same thing. It's all about the perspective at which you see things. And interestingly, we're ending up, we have a lot of pentacles here, which means that, you know, all of these cards are pentacles. And this is the card that I ascribe to a very personal, like this is the you. So this isn't happening outside to somebody around you. This is something that's happening to you personally. So interestingly, after this heartbreak or this loss or this feeling of not knowing what to do, comes the ability for reciprocity. It comes the ability of a helping hand, of seeing that everything that you have put into something, you now have the ability to receive. So it is saying here that the spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome this are granted to you. And we have this beautiful peace card right here in the middle. It's like flying over the whole reading, bringing in peace. So when you are feeling trapped or when you are feeling like things are, you just don't know which way you're going to go, know that a new beginning is inevitable, that all of this, trust in what's going on, even if it feels kind of yicky, sit with your body. Where is it coming up? Is it in your gut? Is it in your throat? Is it in your legs? I mean, these all are telling you something. If you're unfamiliar with Louise Hay, she has a wonderful book in there, and it tells you in the back of the book, she cured herself of cancer. She's since passed away. She was quite old when she wrote her last book. But in the book, it kind of breaks down whenever you're having a physical ailment. It is a, it's like you're a book, and you open up the book that she has written, and it tells you, like, this is happening because of that. Like the breakouts or the upset stomach or the migraine or the depression, all these things, all these physical things are showing you something. They're trying to get your attention. So sit with whatever is going on with you. Sit within that energy, because a new beginning, trust that it's coming. Find your peace. Something is going to come in that you're going to feel the balance around. There's 2-6 energy here, right here, telling you that a balancing is coming into play here. All of these pentacles, all this ball of energy, even here, the 5 above her, these pentacles, these circles of energy are all around you. And you have the power to be able to dance, sing your own song, beat your own drum, right? And to feel the night energy is movement. It's around bringing something forward. The knights are the cards of action. So it's asking you to not stay in this depressive state and feel like a victim, but move forward, that choices and options are available to you. Possibly even, people, something that brings about a union for you, like the Lovers or a Gemini coming into your world. And then what's going to happen with this? And it all is happening because something needed to go. A new beginning needs to happen. Something needed to be cleansed out of your life. And it's going to bring this balanced energy between you and others. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. If you're interested in a personal reading, reach out to the email link below and we'll set something up through Zoom. So until next time, have a great day. Bye now.